Yes, it's that time of the year. Once again, Japan is looking for a new Prime Minister. Favourite to win the election this time round is this man, Shinzo Abe. But why should we care? After all, new Japanese Prime Ministers seem to come and go as quickly as horses on a merry-go-round. Aficionados of Japanese politics will remember that Mr. Abe served for a year until his abrupt resignation in 2007. But Japanese politics is in an interesting, if highly unsettled phase. Mr. Abe's 2007 loss was the beginning of the end for the Liberal Democratic Party, which had dominated power for half a century. It crashed out of power in 2009. But the Democratic Party of Japan, which replaced it, has struggled to make an impression. It has gone through 3 prime ministers in 3 years. The latest, Yoshihiko Noda, managed to get a few things done. Principally, he passed a bill to double sales tax to 10%. That was necessary, he said, to make a dent in Japan's ballooning public debt. The tax rise cost him his job, and Mr. Abe is the likely beneficiary. He is running on 2 main policies. The first is a tougher line on China. Many Japanese have been shocked by what they see as China's increasingly assertive stance over disputed islands, known as Senkaku in Japan. Mr. Abe promises to stand firm. He wants to amend the pacifist constitution so that Japan can have a regular army and navy. On the economy, he has also promised bolder measures. He has vowed to set a 2 to 3% inflation target and oblige the central bank to hit it. Still, the electorate is divided and disillusioned. Mr. Abe's party is unlikely to win an outright majority. Public disillusionment with politics as usual has seen the emergence of a third force, the Japan Restoration Party. That party is led by Shintaro Ishihara, a right-wing octogenarian who takes an even harder line on China than Mr. Abe. Mr. Ishihara has teamed up with another maverick anti-politician, Toru Hashimoto, the mayor of Osaka. The Japan Restoration Party cannot win the election, but it may emerge as a kingmaker. If the Liberal Democratic Party triumphs as expected, in some ways it will represent a return to the past. But in other ways, this election marks a step into a new and potentially volatile political landscape. This is David Pilling for the Financial Times in Hong Kong.